They called me in the morning just as I was trying to sort through work reports. The number was unfamiliar, but I recognized the voice instantly, cold, calm, with that faint shade of condescension that always made me feel like an outsider. "Are you free today?" my mother-in-law asked without greeting. After 5 yes, I answered carefully. "Then come to the hotel. I'll send the address. We need to talk. It's important." She hung up before I could ask anything. The address arrived a second later. An expensive hotel in the city center. I looked at the screen again, hoping I had misunderstood. But no, it was the same place where my husband and I once celebrated our anniversary, when everything still seemed solid and safe. All day I couldn't concentrate. My mother-in-law never called me without a reason. Behind every call there was always something unpleasant, a reproach, a hint, a request that sounded more like an order. After my husband's death, our relationship became even colder. It felt as if she blamed me for staying alive while he didn't. I arrived a little early. The hotel lobby was filled with soft light, with the smell of coffee and quiet music. People smiled, someone was taking photos by the window, and everything looked too festive for the conversation I felt would be heavy. I went to the desk, gave the surname, and the administrator pointed me to the restaurant. They were sitting by the window. My mother-in-law, straight-backed, neat as always, in a dark blue suit. Next to her sat my sister-in-law. She looked nervous, yet overly animated, as if preparing for a performance. Finally, my mother-in-law said as I approached, "Sit." I sat. The waiter silently placed a cup of coffee in front of me. No one asked if I wanted it. "We ordered in advance," my sister-in-law added without looking at me. I nodded. The tension inside me was already tightening. My mother-in-law folded her hands on the table. "We have a situation. A family one. And we decided to discuss it with you." "With me?" I was surprised. "Why me?" My sister-in-law pulled a thick folder from her bag. She placed it in front of me, then slowly took out a sheet of paper and slid it toward me. "Here." I looked. At first I didn't understand. Numbers, the stamps, the logo. Then my eye stopped at the amount. 1,500,000 rubles. I automatically counted the zeros. "What is this?" I asked quietly. "A bill," my sister-in-law said. "For the banquet." "And the room?" "For what banquet?" "For the wedding," she replied, as if it were obvious. I looked up. "Whose wedding?" "Mine, of course." Something inside me slowly turned cold. "And why do I have this?" My mother-in-law sighed, as if explaining something obvious to a child. "Because you're part of the family." "But I didn't organize the wedding. I didn't even know you were holding it here." "We wanted it to be a surprise," my sister-in-law said. "Everything turned out perfect. But there were expenses. And you decided I should pay?" My mother-in-law looked straight into my eyes. "You have money. We know you received insurance after Andre's death." Hearing my husband's name made me flinch. "That money," I hesitated. "Those are my funds. And this has nothing to do with—" "It does," she interrupted. "You became financially secure thanks to our family." "Thanks to his death," I said quietly. Silence fell over the table. My sister-in-law nervously adjusted her hair. "We don't want to argue. Just help. It's normal. We're family." I looked at the bill again. My fingers trembled slightly. "Why me?" My mother-in-law leaned forward. "Because you owe us. You joined our family. You received from it. Now it's time to give back." A dull mix of anger and exhaustion rose inside me. "I'm not obligated to pay for your daughter's wedding." "You speak as if we're strangers," she said coldly. "Aren't we? After the funeral, you barely spoke to me. We were grieving. You blamed me." My sister-in-law suddenly intervened. "Let's not do this now. Just sign." We already arranged everything with the hotel. They are waiting for payment. She pushed a pen into my hand. I didn't take it. I asked, why me? My mother-in-law paused for a moment. Then she said quietly, because Andre would have paid. Those words hurt the most. I looked at her. Suddenly everything inside me felt empty. And calm. But he's not here, I replied. She pressed her lips together. Then you'll pay. I slowly closed the folder and pushed it back. No. My sister-in-law straightened sharply. What do you mean, no? It means I'm not going to pay. My mother-in-law turned pale. Are you serious? Yes. She stared at me for a long time. Then she said quietly. Then we'll have another conversation. A different one. What kind? She pulled another envelope from her bag. The kind after which you might change your mind. My heart started beating faster again. She placed the envelope in front of me. Open it, comment for the next part.